I guess you could say. Meteorologist Landon McNutt here. Back with another severe thunderstorm warning. And this is for central Murray County. I know we had one for the northwestern fringe of Murray County earlier. That is east of Murray County. That's east of Spring Hill. And that is now moving into the Turin and Kirkland area. We may have a new warning on that very shortly, either when I'm on here or just after I get off here. So we have a big storm in downtown Nashville that is not warned yet. We have multiple storms, but each one of these storms that are basically severe right now have a hail core on them. So this one is headed towards Columbia. It is for, get the query on that, 1 inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. Just like most of the storms have been warned today for. But I'm looking over here and I'm seeing hail that is a little larger than 1 inch showing up. Just a little larger than 1 inch. So watching that, of course, all these storms are moving to the northeast or east. Track this storm. Again, this goes until 4:45. This is for central Murray County and Middle Tennessee. This is moving to the east at 25 miles per hour. So Columbia, I believe you are in the direct path of this hail core, or hailstorm rather. Put a track on it. You can see some of the areas and communities that will be impacted. Grant at 410, Columbia 426. Columbia, highly populated community. So if you have any friends in Columbia, Tennessee, hit them up, tell them storms coming their way. Just give them a heads up. Whatever you can to just let them know that a storm is coming their way if they don't know already. Hill 444 and Leftwich at 452. I'll also touch on this storm. Still a good bit of hail with this near the Kirkland area, over 414 Eagleville, Alsalona, Cedar Grove. That is heading, I'd say, more of a north track than a northeast or an east track. It says moving southeast, but I think more than anything it's moving north. So we'll also put a track on this one. I guess we'll move it southeast, but it looks like it's moving more north to me than anything. All right, let's put a track on this. And I would expect a new warning on it here shortly. Try that again one more time. Okay, you can see some of the areas that will be impacted. College Grove, 412, Rockville, 428, and Versailles, 429. You can see we have a warning that is in Smith County moving out. And then we have a severe thunderstorm warning, like I just said, for central Murray County. And then one, I believe, for Rutherford, Marshall, and southeastern Williamson County. The one in southeastern Williamson County and Marshall and Rutherford. But that storm just north of Eagleville, that goes until 4:15, and the one that is headed towards Columbia with about 1 inch hail, maybe even a little larger than that. Okay, well, we have a new warning, so I want to touch on this. I just said we probably would have a new warning. I want to touch on that before I get off as well. But I want to continue what I was just saying. The one that is has the hail core in it that's headed towards Columbia, that goes until 4:45. Okay, they have upped the hail core on the storm that is moving into Murfreesboro. That is for southwestern Rutherford County, Middle Tennessee, and southeastern Williamson County. Let's zoom in here real quickly. Give you some of the towns that will be impacted. Eagleville, just as I said, probably the south side of Murfreesboro, downtown Murfreesboro. The town itself, you are not in a warning, but it's very close. I would probably expect you're probably going to get some rain at least. But the south side of Murfreesboro definitely in play for some large hail and some strong gusty winds. This includes Highway 99 and Interstate 840. This is basically riding along Interstate 840 right now. We had some hail reports, some trees down in east of Gallatin earlier today about 1 o'clock. No official warnings, but we did have a little bit of strong wind with those storms, so I guess I could see how a few trees did go down. All right. So you can see between Eagleville and Kirkland, there's some large hail, probably quarter size. So we're going to track the strongest part of the storm and move it east, I believe, east. Oklahoma, Kansas, you all are dealing with some big storms today. Luckily, we don't have that here, but we might very soon. So, all right. Let's track this moving east at 25, just as I mentioned it was moving east. I think that's a lengthy track. You can see some of the areas that will be impacted. Windrow, 426. Link, 436. Christiana, we'll call it, 448. And Meekinville at 453. So, I know Indiana probably, and we just got a new severe thunderstorm warning. That might be in our area. I think it is for some of the counties in our area. I know Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, Illinois, Arkansas are probably wondering, do I have a severe weather threat today? Do I have a threat for just maybe see some severe thunderstorm warnings? Probably not. Probably not, but it would not shock me if a storm became severe. But I think for the most part, Kentucky, Indiana, Illinois, Missouri, and Arkansas will probably be pretty quiet for the rest of the day. I believe it's just for Smith County. Yeah. The only county we cover for the and DeKalb. So the only counties we cover in for the new severe thunderstorm warning are for Smith and DeKalb. So this goes until 5 o'clock. You can see we have quite a few severe thunderstorm warnings over here for different cells. One over towards Baxter, one coming out of Watertown and Alexandria. That's the one that it's warned for the storm that is coming out of Smith County here. Yeah, quite a few severe thunderstorm warnings. So again, this one is for nickel-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. A severe thunderstorm was located 8 miles to the south of Gordonsville, or 8 miles northwest of Smithville, moving to the east at 30 miles per hour. You have the potential for 60-mile-per-hour winds, and as I just said, nickel-sized hail. This is radar indicated. Again, this is for the southeastern corner of Smith County. It's kind of hard to see when you have a bunch of warnings on top of each other. Northern DeKalb County, just the northern fringe, I'd say. Northwestern White County, which is out of our area, and then southwestern Putnam County, which is also out of our area. So, again, this is for Smith and DeKalb County until 5 o'clock. I expect this to be out of our area in about 15-20 minutes, probably. So, again, severe thunderstorm warnings. I think if you're in Nashville or south of Nashville, you have the greatest threat to see thunderstorms today. We cannot rule out a strong thunderstorm or two north of Nashville. But I think that's I think that's where the greatest threat is to see some isolated severe storms today. This one over east of Nashville is getting its act together. We may have a warning on that shortly as well. So, okay, yeah, I think that's what we're looking at. I'll talk about these storms one more time. And So again, severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 4:45. They did update it a little bit. They're still going with 60-mile-per-hour winds and quarter-sized hail. The severe thunderstorm was located near Columbia, moving to the east at 25. And again, one headed towards the south side of Murfreesboro. May just miss Murfreesboro, but I think Murfreesboro is probably still in play for a hailstorm to move your way. So again, this one, 1.25-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. That's going to head towards the south side of Murfreesboro and towards Overall, and maybe just head over to I-24 for a period of time. So that's the warnings we're looking at right now. We don't have any watches in effect, but those are the only warnings we have right now. I'll give you any update. I'll give you updates if we have more warnings, but for right now, I'm probably going to sign off here and keep tracking these storms. But like I said, if any new warnings, I'll be back on. So thanks for being here with us.